Sofronio Vasquez tale, winner of The Voice US Season 26, is a reminder that aspirations may come true. But such dreams don't just pop into our heads, usually, they're the result of many restless nights. However, Sofronio found more significance and fulfillment in carrying out his ambition as a result of his labor, hardships, and agony. Telling Metro, Style, Makulit nga talaga ako, I'm really persistent, brought back warm memories of Sofronio's childhood and the modest lifestyle his family had in Mindanao, Philippines. I will also sacrifice my comfort to follow my heart's desire. Because I also kinilat my pangarap. Perseverance was also a tool that helped me achieve my goal of realizing my dream. Reason being, I never wavered in my pursuit of my goal. Regarding the possibility of realizing that goal, I was tenacious. For Sofronio, the first Filipino and Asian to ever win The Voice US, the competition show's conclusion felt like a complete circle moment. As he sung the winning song's lyrics with touching soulfulness, every night I lie in bed / the brightest colors fill my head / a million dreams are keeping me awake. It seemed as if his fantasies had finally come true. It was as if his whole performance had been a surreal flashback of his life up to that point. A time when he had finally broken free from a terrible and dark past and was finally recognized and praised for his efforts. Sofronio received an immediate 4-cheer turn from coaches Michael Buble, Gwen Stefani, Reba McEntire, and Snoop Dogg during his blind audition for Season 26 of The Voice US, when he sang a cover of I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. It was obvious that Sofronio had no choice but to go up after performing such a stirring rendition of the song. My button could not be pressed quickly enough. You have a buttery voice. Your soulfulness touched my heart, even though it's so easy on the ears. Reba said Sofronio. That was a Grammy performance, Gwen said, adding that she hoped to be an inspiration to him. Snoop was adamant about recruiting him, telling him, "This is where you need to be, Team Snoop. Get in where you fit in." Sofronio ultimately decided to go with Michael, a coach in his first season of The Voice. The legendary Canadian singer-songwriter struck up an immediate rapport with the ambitious competitor hailing from Misamis Occidental, perhaps due to his fondness for Filipino culture. Your people are such beautiful people, Michael remarked Sofronio. The pride you're going to inspire in them will be overwhelming. For some reason, music has an innately lovely quality for you. Wow, you gave me the chills. The emotions are getting the best of me. Due of my strong emotions, I am attempting to swallow. This is the connection I want. No matter what happens in this tournament, it's moving on. If you're going to help me win this tournament, it's because of you. You will triumph. In hindsight, it seemed as if Michael had a hand in making this triumph a reality. Both of them had never done anything like this before. From the very beginning of his adventure on The Voice US, Sofronio has also clung to the power of manifestation. Another lesson from Sofronio's story: the power of manifestation. I always focus on making things happen, he said. In each case. Every day, I make you visible. I said into my pillow, Sofronio is the winner of The Voice Season 26. Go ahead and do it. Oh, the incredible power of manifestation. I would make it happen on a daily basis. That did occur, and I could hear the announcement that Sofronio had won Season 26 of The Voice. Actually, it was the law of attraction. Today, he is quietly garnering raucous yells and acclaim from those whose lives his music has affected and inspired. Sofronio has always wanted to win, not just to boost his confidence and feel validated, but to help support his family. He calls himself Haring Audition, King of Audition, due to the numerous singing competitions he has participated in. He cherished the memory of spending quality time with his parents and 2 brothers throughout his boyhood in Mindanao, even though they lived in a slum. Sofronio expressed his pride in how his life's experiences taught him to love and respect money after going through that type of thing. His anecdotes about competing in school talent shows were a source of great amusement for us. Also, I became conscious of ambition early on. It was a realization for me. And that dream is music, Sofronio said, describing his father as the one who had the greatest impact on his musical career. It was during my time with my father, who passed away from kidney failure in 2018, that I first felt a deep connection to music. Seeing him sing was a formative experience for me because he really can sing, he said, reflecting on his father's influence. He was brought up in a typical Filipino household where singing karaoke was almost a weekly or daily occurrence. Gary Valenciano and Regine Velasquez's OPM songs are Sofronio's favorites. They never imagined he'd be performing on stage with them singing together. Sofronio has always hoped to be a part of ABS-CBN's SCP after trying out for a number of their competition series. Just last month, his wish came true when he performed with Gary, Regine, Ogie Alcacid, Martin Rivera, Bishop Padilla, and Eric Santos during a homecoming section of the musical variety program. Someone who always knows how to dream is someone who inspires him, he added. We may also learn from Sofronio's experience that inspiration is like a never-ending cycle. It causes ripples in life. Also, he made a triumphant comeback to the It Showtime stage, having competed on Tawaging Tanghalan before. Sofronio said that the experience of returning home taught him a whole definition of humility. Being humble really pays, he thought to himself. Even if it seems like your accomplishments are little, you still need to make and realize all the things that are in the O category. Thus, you should consider yourself a pangarap. Consequently, my overwhelming feeling on stage is just a manifestation of my gratitude for finally being able to see them, appreciate them, and draw inspiration from them. I also feel a sense of pride because they are so inspired by me. Then, of course, what is his name? Shane. They inspired me, and I inspired them. Plus, I want to maintain a perpetually modest demeanor and keep that cycle going strong. It doesn't matter how successful you are, what matters is that you listen to others and help them see that their dreams are within reach. So, my obvious emotional outburst on stage was only a reflection of my gratitude for their acknowledgement of my hard work and inspiration. I also believe that people find inspiration in me because I am so inspiring. So, it's basically a chain. Both of us were influenced by each other. Plus, I just want to be modest at all times and maintain that cycle. Even outside of the Philippines, people look up to the provincial dreamer and singer. As the personification of perseverance in the face of repeated rejection, Sofronio knows that setbacks were unavoidable and contribute to his resilience and drive. This historic victory on a worldwide scale was a culmination of all those setbacks. Sofronio's genuineness, honesty, and modesty shine through in the midst of this remarkable achievement. Additionally, he never misses an opportunity to pay tribute to his family and his heritage in the Philippines. The fact that his parents persevered through adversity to provide a quality education for him and his siblings is something he will always be grateful to. Hindi kami sobrang insensitive. I only want to stress that. We are not wealthy, however. It was really my father who encouraged us to follow our dreams. I mean, really, I think it's a credit to my family since we're the only ones among my relatives who are graduating from college, because that was his desire too. Because he had no prior experience, he was completely unprepared. As a family, we hold the ideal of simplicity in high esteem. We are really pleased, even though we are only a simple family. He came to the United States to pursue his desire of bettering his family's lives and providing for them. He worked as a dental assistant in Utica, New York, after performing as a singer on a cruise ship. Having a musical breakthrough seemed like an impossible goal at the moment, so he placed it on ice. But then he had the chance to participate in New York's Apollo Amateur Night Singing Competition, and his love for music was revived. I said, "My mother, I can't bear to watch you." That is, of course, America. As I sat down to think about it, I reached the semifinals, and my urge to join The Voice was palpable. He has already won big with the chance to join The Voice US, where he will compete against thousands of other hopefuls. However, he was hell-bent on fulfilling his one and only lifetime ambition of becoming a champion. Thus, he took the stage and proceeded to wow the audience with a series of jaw-dropping performances. Just as he had thought and visualized, presenter Carson Daly was already declaring his victory the moment he woke up. Sofronio, as Coach Michael would often tell him, found the sweet spot on The Voice between giving in to the pressure and allowing himself to relax. "I told you, and here I am, and I don't want you to think I'm crazy. But I said, since I'm already here, I might as well do it for as long as I can. Come what may, but calculated." was his strategy for the tournament, he said.